I recall enrolling into a pre-degree program because then I wanted to enter the university at the time. And when I enrolled, there was this particular girl at the time that I had a thing for. I was attracted to her. But looking back now, I'm like, ah, God, why did I fall? Why was I even attracted to this type of person? My appetite has grown, that's what it means. But she was quite little, and I liked her stature and just the way she carried herself. I think that was one of the things that pulled me towards her. And it was like hell on earth because every moment I find myself sitting close to her, I was literally shaking. And mind you, I had finished my secondary school that was a boarding school. I finished a secondary school that was actually a boarding school. And it was just only singles, just boys. So it was hard, the transitioning from just a single school to a mixed variety of the gender, where it's boys and girls and all that. It was a very huge transition. So an adjustment, I had to adjust because back then I know a lot of folks who were also in my situation, but they were very comfortable with women. They were in the boarding school, but they were very comfortable with women. They had what they call it, summer lessons. So let's just go straight to the point. So at the time, I was always, that was my default setting. Anytime I sit next to any girl, not just her, I would be fidgeting. I would be like, my body will be vibrating. Even talking, I'll be internally, I'll be vibrating. And it was a struggle for a very long while, but I was putting in the reps. That is the main thing. You have to understand. That's why you see people would give you advice and say you should talk or speak to a girl, to 2 or 3 ladies. Just tell them hi. Tell 3 or 4 or 2, any amount. Just hi every day. Which is fine. It's a very nice medication. It's a good medication. So at least you can put in the reps. And from there, you start getting comfortable in a lady's presence. You start getting comfortable. Just approaching them. Hi, how are you? Then from there, you now step up. You now start observing her facial expression, her vocal tone. Then if she talks in a certain way, you'll be like, it seems like you sound like you're sad. Your facial expression is giving me like you're so excited. So you start, for you to get to that level, you must have probably gotten comfortable in a lady's presence. Once a woman comes, you're comfortable for you to get to that point. But for you who is struggling, and this video is meant for every man who is struggling. For you who is struggling, you have to at least try and always like say hi to 2 or 3 ladies every single day, or any day you find yourself outside. Just hi, how are you? I'm good. Nice to meet you. You look good, and that's all. You can start with a compliment. Maybe when you get to the advanced part, you stop using certain compliments that are very outright. You now start becoming vague with your compliments. That's another level. So most times, it's just because you have not put in the reps. You are not conversant with women a lot. Because that's why I had to tell this story of me when I was enrolling into the pre-degree, because I wasn't conversant with women. I wasn't conversant. I was always fidgeting, nervous, extremely nervous. But I don't know how I still kept composure in the midst of all the whole chaos. And women are just normal human beings, just like me and you. You have to start seeing them that way. They are not falling from the sky. They are just people just like me and you. You have to just start reprogramming your mind, because the problem is you are pedestalizing them. That is why when you see them, you're like, ooh, you're in awe. You start falling into trance and all that, you are speechless, you are nervous. It's because you are pedestalizing them. But when you see them as they are human beings just like me, I can say hi to, I can just talk to their companions as well. You can just see them in a way that will make you to approach them easily. And it was a very tough tough ride, because I recall even when I got to the university 100 level, it was crazy again, but it was not as bad as my pre-degree. But things made it a little bit complicated because I was studying a course where women were not many as well, and that was another thing. So you must try to find yourself in environments where you need that pressure, you need that discomfort. You have to put yourself in situations where you can actually see a lot of ladies, interact with a lot of ladies, and you now start to realize that a lady who is interested in you, when you just say hi, she's all giggly, excited to chat with you. You see her, she would even pick up the conversation immediately. But a lady who is not even, doesn't have interest with you, when you say hi, she will just like, hi, and you say, how are you? I'm good. She will just make you know instantly from her response that she's not into you. But a lady who is into you would always be excited. And all these things now comes from practice. You have to practice to realize all these things. And you now know, okay, because it's not every lady you say hi to would be into you. Most of them won't. And you just move on with it. That is life. That's life. It's because you're outcome dependent. That is why at the end of the day you blew everything. But if you're not outcome dependent, but you just want to enjoy the process, because it's when you enjoy the process, that's when you become the dream person you want to be in your mind. That's when you become an embodiment of that personality. So it takes time. The struggle is real, but it takes time. So you must understand that you have to put in the reps. You have to put in the reps to be comfortable interacting with women. It's not that a big deal, I won't lie. But the struggle is real because I've experienced it. The struggle is very real. It got to the point where I was internally, I used to shake. I'll be shaking like, but even till now, I don't know how I maintained composure, like I said previously. And I wasn't off. But the girl knew that my energy was because women know, they know all these things. When your energy is off, they know. Even when you are struggling, they know. But in my head, I was like, I will maintain composure. And that was what I did. I kept putting in the reps. And you have to always put yourself in environments where you interact with women. You have the ability to interact with women effortlessly, or to see them or approach them regularly as well. So that's it basically. But the struggle is real. That's what it takes to be a man. The struggle is very real. That's what it takes. So guys, I hope it encourages you to just say hi to 2 or 3 ladies, or 4 or 5, as many as you can. Just say hi, and don't be outcome dependent. Even the ones you like, say hi. Even the ones you don't like, just say hi. Say hi to as many girls, because that's how you build in the rep. You build in that rep that would help you at the end of the day, when you now see the person that is like your type, and then you know what to say, you know how to go about the conversations and all that. So it's that simple. Just say hi. How are you? She responds. Then you're like, you just observe her facial expression. If she's sad, if she's happy, Observe her vocal tone. If it sounds sad or happy, and move from there. It's as simple as you sound like you're sad, yeah, like you're sad, or it sounds like you're happy. If it's someone who is into you, she would respond and give you a feedback. So that's it, guys. Have a great day and stay blessed. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.